Hey, hey, back to cooking con cerveza, baby.
Hey,
What's up, brother? Cheers, yeah.
Right.
Got a good one going on for you today. Not too many ingredients. It's gonna be quick, but very, very tasty and a little tangy, spicy recipe. We are making today chilaquiles. And there's a lot of ways to make chilaquiles.
Yes, there is.
I totally get it, okay? And as I always say, I know mine is not the way, but this is the way I like to make them and the way I like to, most important, eat them.
There you go, perfect.
That's the most important part, you know, liking what you eat. So, we got some corn tortillas. What we're gonna do first, turn on some pans. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Make sure this is vegetable oil for the tortillas. Tortillas de maíz, or corn tortillas. Okay? We're gonna get those, we're gonna cut them up and put them in the oil. And then for this pan, I like putting ground beef in my chilaquiles, or carne molida, okay? Let me take that out of the little refrigerator right here we got going on. Got some ground beef, and it's a pound, okay? Pound of ground beef. That's what I do, is the pans are getting hot, I get the ground beef, and I slap it in the pan.
We use ground beef in the past. Usually you use a particular grade, so you want to share the grade you use?
80-20, always 80-20, yep. 80-20 is the ground beef that I like to use.
Okay.
Hear the sizzle, sizzle, sizzle.
I'm hearing it.
Boom, boom, baby. And I season it lightly, like every so often. Garlic salt, onion salt, and pepper. Okay? Boom, boom, boom. It's gonna be so good. All right. Now, so what I do now, well, that's starting to burn up and burn up. I get the tortillas, and I get the stack out. It's about a pack of tortillas for this recipe, okay? And I get my dilly-dilly-dilly-o right here, baby.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because what I do is I cut them like this and like this, baby.
Quarter.
Boom, just like that, like a little pizza pie.
Can't get no simpler than that.
At all. So then is what I do is I get one tortilla and I test the oil to see if it's hot. Okay, it's sizzling. So that means it's good.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna lower the flame on this right here because we don't want it to cook too fast. So what I do now is I start getting the triangles of tortillas and I start placing them around the whole pan. Boom. Real fast, just real simple, yeah. Just boom, boom, boom. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fry them to where they're a little bit crunchy. You want them to be just a little bit crunchy. Because when you put the sauce in them, you don't want it to be too mushy, and you want a good texture to it.
Makes sense. And
as I'm waiting for this, let me get some of the meat, turn around. We are, baby.
And you said a pound of meat.
Look at that.
You're using a pound of meat?
1 pound, yes.
And then 1 pack of corn.
1 pack of corn and one big can of Chile de las Palmas.
Pretty simple.
I mean, there's a lot of homemade recipes, sauces, and stuff like that. This is just for a real quick meal. You know what I mean? It's easy to make the sauces and stuff like that with different types of chilies, you know. But this is a recipe that I learned how to make, and it's pretty fast and pretty simple.
I was watching the Food Channel one time, and they were talking about that. If you've got time and you don't work and whatever, you can make homemade sauces.
Exactly.
Sometimes there's nothing wrong with cheating. You know, this is a great can right here. It'll get the job done. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's bang bang. Now, like I said, if you've got the time, make homemade and go for it. But if you don't, man, cut corners.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
So this is the cheating chilaquiles way.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Nice, nice, nice. Here we go, baby. So we got the tortillas frying, the carne cooking, and we're about ready. Turn the carne again. Put a little bit more pepper. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. Oh, baby. And I like to turn and chop up the meat as I go, because you want it to be fine. Kind of like the same texture if you're going to make ground beef tacos. Tacos de carne molida. And you just keep on turning it. I like kind of folding it and chopping at the same time.
Good word, folding.
Yeah. Boom. So there we go. And every time I chop it up, I put just a little bit more seasoning. You don't want to put too much, but just enough to give a good flavor. Because the sauce is going to have a lot of the flavor anyways.
Right.
All right. Ooh, baby, baby, baby. These things are sizzling, sizzling, sizzling. I don't recommend that. Just moving it around. I'm not touching the oil. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Oh
There
my
you go.
gosh. Let that sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. It's gonna be really good. And there's like I said, there's a lot of different ways, a lot of different kinds of chilies to use for chilaquiles. You can use green chili, you know, chile poblano. Is it poblanos? I could always get that wrong.
Right.
I always say it wrong.
Close enough.
Close enough. But
For heat, I like the jalapenos, and for flavor, I like serranos.
oh yeah.
I put them together. You know, a little kick it up and a little flavor, and that's how I work it.
Yeah,
sometimes.
and then you could get
Tastes
some,
good.
you know, some tomatillos and
There
put
you
it
go,
together.
there you
So
go. Exactly.
yeah, I have a lot of ways of doing chilaquiles, but
And
for
then
this,
bell peppers and everything else, so
you know, that's a lot of different ways.
can't go wrong.
And it's really dependent, you know, where you're from and where you grew up,
Sure.
or how your mom or whoever you grew up cooking with, and you know how to cook stuff. But
I was watching Food Channel. They're talking about tamales, and they come from all over.
yep,
And there's like literally 150 different ways to make it.
oh yeah,
You know,
definitely.
and that's where you're from, the regional.
It's a regional. So what you do is you turn the corn tortillas, because you don't want them to get too toasty, just enough.
Why do you not want them to get too toasty? The other way was too mushy. Then what would too toasty do?
Well, you want them to get toasty enough, but is what I mean. You don't want them to burn.
That's a little different. I like toasty. I don't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
burn. Okay, thank you for clarification.
You want them to get a little
'Cause I thought
toasty.
toasty was good,
It
but
is
not
good.
burn. You know, I get it.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Thank you.
Thank you for correcting me, my
A
man.
little clarification.
We got
There you go.
clarification,
There you go,
clarification.
Toasty's good. Burnt's
Toasty's
no
good. Did you see
All
that
right.
toasty right there? Okay, and that's what I
There
do.
you go.
As this is all cooking, I'm gonna cut a little bit of onion because you don't want to put the onion right away with the tortillas. I put it with the tortillas because if you put it too soon, it burns. And
Gotcha.
let's go back to that burning.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Here's one of them. I was watching the show again, and they were talking of cutting it this way. You're watching it different. I'm just curious why you're doing it that way for our listeners or our viewers.
You know, everybody cuts onion a little bit differently.
Absolutely. That's why I'm bringing your style up.
It's just the way I cut it. For me, it seems to come out a lot better.
So you're comfortable with that.
For the way I cook, yeah.
Got
And
it.
it cuts because now what I do is I just slice it right here like this, real thin slices,
Gotcha.
and that's pretty much all the onion I'm going to use for this right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I've seen you use healthy amounts before in other
No,
dishes.
you don't want to use too. I don't like to use too much.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
Interesting.
let's add a little bit of seasoning. Ooh, baby, this carne molida is coming out good. Look at that. Oh, it's gonna be so good, dude. You have no clue.
Smelling good. You smell the spices.
Yeah. Oh, wait till I put it all together. Wait till I put it all together. And then I have a secret final ingredient. Oh, I bet by now you could probably guess what the secret final ingredient might be. Because if not, you'll find out soon enough.
Alright.
Because if you don't know, now you know.
Okay. But if you told them, it would be a secret.
It would be a secret, right? Be quiet, Albert. Don't tell him anything.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know what a secret for me. I don't even know.
Just a little more seasoning. I usually season it like 3 to 4 times. This is probably the last time I'll season it. And boom. No more. Da-da-da-da. There we go. That's where it's at, baby.
Okay.
And this is sizzling nice and good. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to get the sauce ready. I'm going to get the opener for the sauce so I can have it ready. My handy dandy. Hi, my name's Mickey Mouse. Woohoo!
Can't go wrong with that one.
Oh boy.
As I'm watching you cook, it looks as a similar version to enchiladas a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
the similar, the ingredients and whatnot.
Pretty much. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Pretty much. And you know, it's really pretty much the same ingredients. You know, and it's your frying tortillas.
Right.
And, you know,
A little different.
The difference with the enchiladas and the
betcha.
chilaquiles, you roll them up. You know, and then you put the sauce on top. And some
Gotcha.
people even dip the tortillas in the sauce for enchiladas first. That's a different show, by the way. So we'll get to that one
Similarities.
soon. Yeah, pretty much.
You know.
So the meat is like totally ready, my friend.
Smells good.
Yeah. So now we got to focus on is the corn tortillas. The corn tortillas. And that's how you want the meat to look, baby. Look at that.
Looking good. Looking good.
Mm.
Looking good.
Yeah, baby. Just chop it up a little bit more while the tortillas are frying up here. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Oh man, these things are gonna come out so good. Oh baby. All right, here we go. Yep, there it is. That's the texture I like right there.
I'm just curious for our listeners out there, because I'm sure they have the same problems we have.
Right.
You were having difficulties on which pan to pick. You want to share that with your listeners and how you pick the right equipment for your particular assignment?
Well, you know, you gotta have.
Important.
You want to have the right pan for the right amount of food that you want to cook.
Right.
And basically, see, this is how you want the tortilla to come out.
I see it. They look
See
good.
it?
They look good.
Right there. Look at that balancing act right there. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where you want that. That's how you want it to be, kind of like not too hard, like I said,
Gotcha.
not too crunchy.
Looks good.
Because you don't want it tostada. You still want to have some, you know, consistency with it. You know. So, but it's yeah, pan size is important to
Yes.
depending on how much you're gonna cook. You know, and this will be anywhere from 5 to 6 servings. You know, depending on how much you serve.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know? Like I don't know, some people it's probably 2 or 3 servings, some people it's 8 servings. Yeah, it's really dependent. But
Absolutely.
I try to cook it from a plentiful for about 5 to 6 people. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So,
Good idea.
and at this point, I put the onions. Oh baby, baby, baby. Nice. Nice. And then I get the sauce over here for when I'm ready. Oh man, it's gonna be so good, dude. And then the secret ingredient is waiting to be taken out. I think I'm gonna take it out.
Uh-oh.
Secret ingredient
That's it.
is the cheese,
Queso,
baby.
queso.
Yeah, yeah,
There you
yeah.
go. Okay.
Woo.
Have you made a show on cheese?
No, but we
You
should.
might have to. You can use it for everything.
I
you
use
know?
cheese on everything as much as I can. Oh my God, it's like the cherry on top. You know what I
That's
mean?
it.
Because my food is dessert.
Yeah. King of condiments.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's really good though, man. It's gonna come out so good. How many different types of chilaquiles have you ever had in your life?
Once, twice, you know,
Yeah.
not too many.
Not too many? Okay.
Pretty much the same.
Well, hopefully you like these, because if you don't, too bad. No, I'm just kidding.
I've never had a meal I didn't like.
I know it's true. Oh, no, I'm just kidding, my man.
And I'm staying ahead looking around the camera. I burned my lips 3 times eating too quick. I'm not doing it this time. I'm telling you ahead of time, okay? I'm learning from my mistakes. My pobrecito labios, they're all getting swollen.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. For some reason or another, you always get the hot.
Yeah. And it goes good. I'll eat it quick. Going, that was a mistake.
Nice. That's hilarious. Oh my God. Oh, and I'm gonna let this just sauce up a little bit. It's really, it's coming perfect, dude. The onions are gonna be perfect. I'm gonna let the onions are starting to saute. The onions are on top.
Right.
And what I do is I get the onions and I flip the tortillas over so the onions go on the bottom. So the onions right now are sizzling in the oil. And they're sauteing. I don't want them to get caramelized, okay? That's the key.
Right, I was just saying that you go first with the garlic. Right.
You just want them to kind of toast so it gives the flavor. So when I mix in everything all together.
Gotcha.
So and when I mix in everything, I mix it in a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, and I mix it, and a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, until everything's gone and it's all mixed together. And then I put the not so secret ingredient.
Makes sense.
Exactly. Oh yeah.
Because a lot of time the cooking is what order you put it in. You know,
Exactly,
it's really important.
dude, exactly.
You know?
Very important. And once again, I'll show you, America.
Looks good.
That's how toasty you want it,
Looks
okay?
good.
Yep. All right, so is what I do now. So I'm gonna lower the flame a little bit. So now I'm gonna start adding all the ingredients into it, okay?
Gotcha.
So what I do is I get the carne molida, okay? And I put just a couple of spoonfuls. I sprinkle it around, okay? This is the important part. Because you can't put it all together all at once, because then it doesn't mix well.
Kind of like nachos looking like.
Yeah, pretty much. And then what I do is I get some of the sauce, and I stir it around.
Oh, you're layering it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
See that?
Oh, here's some sizzle there.
Yeah, baby. Then what I do is I mix it, so it gets together.
Hold it.
Yep.
Looking good.
Oh, it's gonna taste even better, baby. See that? And I mix it around, so that way the tortilla starts mixing with the carne. You know what I mean? Then I get more carne. Okay, and I toss it around like so.
You don't want to overwhelm it.
No, you don't want to put too much. And I might not use all because it seemed like this was a little bit more than a pound of meat, so I might not use it all. But we'll see how it comes out.
Sure.
That's cooking. You know, not everything is concrete when you cook. You know what I mean? So you kind of go with the flow because you know when you cook enough how much to put of what, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? Oh baby, and then I mix it again. It's sizzling, sizzling, sizzling. Oh man, this is gonna be so good, dude. Can you smell it?
Yes, you can.
Look at that. And then the reason why I do this too is because if you don't do it this way, some of the tortillas don't get the sauce on them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I got to do it little by a time, little by a time.
Yeah, spread the love.
Yeah, baby.
Makes sense.
Oh man, this is gonna be so good. You know what? I'm gonna just put all these.
There you go. You're yeah, there you go. And you only made this what 1,000 times, you know?
maybe.
Yeah, well, you got it down, is what I'm saying.
Yep. And then I just put a little bit more sauce.
Looks good.
Yep. Okay, and then I save a little bit of the sauce for the end, for the grand finale. Oh my God.
Sometimes people make different meals for different lunch, breakfast, or dinner. This covers all of them. You can use this with anything.
Yeah, and you can, eating this with an egg on top.
There you go.
Woo!
I thought you were going to bring that up.
Yes.
Yeah. Because some people might think it's for dinner or whatever. No, you can do anything with this rascal.
Anything, yeah. Oh, baby. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Feels good? Here we go. Watch this.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Woo! Just like that. And then what I do is I press it so it goes in.
Right.
That makes any
Kind
sense.
of pancake thing.
Yeah. And then it shapes it at the same time. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And
You always use that whole can. I'm surprised. That's
yeah.
Right on.
Check it out. Now I put the cheese, baby. There we go. Cheese. Boom, boom, boom. And you want to put
what kind of keys you're using there?
Oh, this is a Kobe Jack.
Kobe Jack. Okay.
Casualty of war.
We'll give that to the animals. There you go.
Yeah, you put a lot of cheese. Oh, there goes another one.
There you go.
Oh, this is gonna be so good, dude. Lot of cheese. I know I keep saying that, but a lot of cheese.
That's it. Don't get skippy.
No. Lot of cheese. Oh my gosh, there we go.
So now you got like nachos and enchilada and quesadilla.
You spread it even, so it comes out even Steven, baby. Here we go. Yay. Now is what I do, boop, is I cover it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Melt the cheese.
And I let it sit like that for a little bit. And I let it on for like, I count to 30 minutes. I go, let's get a cheers going on. There we go. Mmm. That's going to be so good, Albert.
Yeah.
It's going to be so good. 10.
Seems like a simple formula, you know, to show our viewers, you know.
It's fast and simple.
Yeah.
You know, it's fast and simple. Like I said, there's a lot of ways to make chilaquiles. I'm not saying my way is right, but if you ain't got the time, boom.
I also like that you only use 2 pans.
Right.
You know, there's some 1 or 2 shows my mom watches on the
simple.
Food Channel, and they use 800 pans. Who's gonna wash all those dishes? You know.
And at this point, I will turn it off. So, is what we're gonna do now is we're gonna let it settle for about a minute or 2 and let the cheese melt. And then we will do boom.
All right, there you go.
Taste test.
Go.
Cheers, brother.
Here you go.
Any questions about it or what you got now?
Okay, no, we're doing good so far. Let's see, we got the meat, the different kinds of onion, different kinds of plate. What kind of flame do you use on there? It looked like a medium flame, but I don't recall you saying anything.
Well, this particular burner on the medium flame for this one is kind of like a high flame on right because this is a big burner.
See, that's good to know. Okay.
Yeah, if you have a stove that has a big burner, like on this side it does, put it at medium and it's like a high flame.
Gotcha.
Because it's a big burner. Because in order for you to toast the tortillas, you have to have it on a high flame. So have it on a high flame if you're cooking on the regular size burner. But this one was a bigger burner, so it's a medium flame.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Because there's a fine line between toast and, you know.
And then I lowered it to a lower flame when I started adding the ingredients because you don't want it to burn. You know what I mean? Because at that point you don't want it to toast anymore because you're good.
Yeah. That's the fine stuff our viewers need to know.
Right.
You know, they won't know till they burn it.
Right.
That doggone Fernando.
So minimal ingredients. You got carne molida. You don't have to. You could use chicken.
There you go.
Okay.
Turkey.
You could use whatever. You could use ground turkey. You could use whatever your flavor is. You know, whatever you got going on with the. You know, and you could also use no meat. You know, you could just put tortillas, sauce, and cheese. You could kind of use flour tortillas, but I'm particular to with this. Chilaquiles to me is always corn tortillas.
Right.
So, and you know, on the same note, if you want to make it plentiful for more people, just double the ingredients that I used right now. And you're obviously going to have to use a bigger pan. Actually, this pan is probably big enough to double the ingredients. This is a pretty big pan, and it's probably pretty much to double the ingredients. So if you want to be able to, you know, cook it for, you know, 10 to 12 people, just double these ingredients, you know, pretty much. And this goes well with rice and beans all together. And like I said, you could cook this for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It works well with everything.
Leftovers.
Usually is what I like to do. I like to cook it for dinner and the next day have it for breakfast with an egg on top.
You're done.
Boom, boom, boom. Over medium egg on top, pop it, put a little salt, chomp, chomp, chomp.
That's it.
That's a done deal, baby. It's about ready to show, to reveal. It's about ready to show, the reveal. Should I show it to them? Should I show it to them?
It's fogging up. I don't know.
It's fogging up a little bit, you know what I mean? That cheese is melting really, really good. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I think it's ready.
You ready? You sure? You sure? You think they're ready?
No, I think.
You think they're ready? It's so heavy. I don't think I can
I'm
pick it up.
home like they are. We're going to get to our seat.
1, 2, 3, baby. Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh baby, baby, baby. Look at that.
There you go.
Look at the juices flowing through and everything, baby. Yeah. Oh. Wish you were here. Wish you were here. Yeah, too bad.
Sometimes you hear, don't try this at home. We're encouraging you to try this at home.
Upon time and time again, try it at home.
Yeah.
And the next day too, with an egg on top. All right, let me get you a plate, brother, so we can serve you some of this right here. Oh my gosh.
Let me exercise my lips. All right. I think I'm getting ready.
So, here we go. Oh, baby. I don't know if you're ready for this. I'm just saying. And then you could cut it out like a pie, you know what I mean? And go boom, boom, boom. Yeah, buddy. Oh my gosh.
Smells good. You can smell the spices.
Don't want to shortchange you. Oh, look at that. Can you see that, America?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Ooh la la. There you go. It's hot.
Okay,
So
right.
you wanna explain what you see and what you smell?
Give me a surgical instrument here so I can dissect the patient here. Okay. All right.
You wanna explain what you see and smell? So you blow
This
it
is a
up?
fan. You know. Appears to be good balance here. He's got the cheese with the meat. Oh, you know, there's nothing out of balance. In other words, more meat to cheese or whatever, so it seems to be equal. And then the sauce, he used a big can. I thought it'd be more wet, and it looks really, really well. So, wish me luck on this. You know, pray for my lips. As you kept putting spices on there, I thought it was going to be extra salty, and I've done this with you 100 times. You do it every time, and it never does this. But in the mind's eye, you'd think it'd be too salty. And it's spot on, you know, whatever.
It's all in technique.
There you go.
It looks like I'm putting a lot, but I'm not. And that's my way of seasoning the meat. It has to be a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. You know what I mean? So because it grinds in with the meat as I'm chopping it up too. You know what I mean?
Very good.
So
nice little kick.
Yeah, it's good, huh?
Very good.
Yeah,
Very good.
baby.
Try this at home.
Very good.
Well done.
Yeah, cheers, brother.
Well done.
Once again, America, we are cooking con cerveza.
All right.
Here for you, here for me, here for everybody.
There you go.
Yeah, deuces.
See ya.